we cannot be more sensitive to pleasure without being more sensitive to pain, and that means the more pleasure we want and we also experience and enjoy in our lives, certainly the more and more pain we're going to attract into our lives, the more painful, miserable, tormented, sad, sorrowful we're going to become, or we're going to experience ourselves to be, because of our addiction towards and obsession with pleasure, entertainment, leisure, comfort, relaxation, attention, fame, and external validation in our lives, all of which is transitory, transient, worthless, meaningless, conditional anyways, because it does not concern our inward significance and internal talent and personal gratitude, mind, soul, heart, psychology, but it all comes from the outside world, and therefore it also fades and diminishes in a very short period of time, and it can also be taken away from us in matter and moments. That which is given and provided to us by external entities, outside powers, hostile influence, malevolent authorities of governments, organizations, etc. And that means the worship or the desire for power in itself is the demon of man. Power is dangerous. Any kind of power is dangerous, and so is knowledge. And the real evil lies within each and every one of ourselves, and not necessarily in the outside. Because what we have inside, we project and see on the outside upon the other people. But there are also fundamentally dangerous entities in the society, such as these corporatized and private capitalist organizations and institutions that do not give us any freedom, independence, liberty, rights, authenticity at all, but take all of us away, take everything away that we already have or that we have developed and acquired through very much hard work, ambition, desire, planning, pain, torment, etc. So there are exploiters, manipulators, and deceptors in the modern society, but no originality, authenticity, dignity at all. So obviously, pleasure and pain are, and they can also be considered to be interrelated, interconnected, interdependent virtues, because without the one, the other can neither be achieved nor experienced deeply. Without the one, the other does not even exist in reality. And that means the more pleasure we want and we invite and experience in our lives because of external validation, attention, approval, entertainment, certainly the more painful we're going to get, the more and more pain, misery we're going to unnecessarily, unreasonably experience in our lives because of our addiction towards pleasure. And that means desire is the root of suffering, so is pleasure. Pleasure should be avoided as much as we possibly can and as many times as it is possible for us, because pleasure directly creates and leads to painful realizations that pleasure is finite, that everything else also is finite, relative, and does not matter